of faith is disturbing.
Believe it.
What's going on, Geeks? You're listening to episode 423 of the Geeks Under Grace podcast. My name is Cody Armour. I'm here with Jonathan Nichols.
What's up?
And this week, we're geeking out about the Friendzone, avatars, plural, and Kingdom Hearts, the anime. Basically.
Yeah.
Before we get into the games that we've been playing, I don't know if I played a video game this week. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I played any Baldur's Gate. I don't know what I did this week. It wasn't play a game. I played a little bit of Fields of Mystria. I enjoy that game. I'm a little worried I need to start over because I've done so much in it already. And then I'm kind of bored. The game was really easy to break early on. You could get like the best mining tools and things like really easily. And so I have everything that you would use to like level up. And so now the game's kind of boring. But
Yeah. I've only been playing Batman Arkham Knight still. I've been
yeah.
pretty much playing dress up with modded outfits and running around punching people. So
There you go. I love Fields of Mystery. I just wish it was a co-op game. Like it feels so much like Stardew, but it's the quality of life things that Stardew doesn't have.
yeah.
And so if I had co-op, it would be perfect.
But wait,
But that's all I've really done.
there might be a mod.
Not yet. I've looked. If there is one, then I will get on it. But he's looking. We'll get into the gaming news while you are doing that then.
Yeah, it's a negative. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll come up. It's still in early access. At some point. It is a better game than Stardew. In a lot of ways. I won't say definitively. In a lot of ways, it's a lot more fun than Stardew.
That's almost fighting words.
Yeah, I was like, not definitively, but there's definitely things about. You can jump, for instance.
Okay.
You can swim. It just makes traversing ways, just little things that like make sense. The shops are open 24 hours.
That is nice.
I think one of the most interesting things, I don't know if I love or hate it, but when you go to like to do like you smith things, and when you smith things like weapons and things, it takes time, but it'll just like cuts to the time. That's why they can't multiplayer, because you can't cut time with other people playing. But it's really nice when you're playing to just kind of jump ahead, and you don't actually have to like physically wait for something. It just happens.
Yeah.
You lose time, which means losing a resource that's really important. But yeah, I never thought about that. Dang. Well, answer my own question. Yeah, what's going on in the gaming? I'll let you head out the gaming news.
Yeah. If you liked Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West, I have a game for you. Not really, because it's about to get obliterated by Sony, because Sony is suing Tencent over Light of Motriam, which is just a Horizon knockoff, like almost
like interchangeable. Not like Pokemon and Power World. Like,
yeah,
literally, the world looks similar. The creatures could be dropped into Horizon.
The key concept art is basically just the same concept art as Horizon, just flipped. And it's like same poses. The main character that they're showing off is a female that looks like Aloy.
Yeah.
Like
that's wild to me is you didn't have to go, like you could have had robot dinosaurs in a survival game and it worked okay. They just went full Horizon.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's like someone's got a piece of paper against a wall and then someone's like behind them, they draw something on their shoulder and the person has the paper, has to try to figure it out?
Yeah.
This is what this game is.
Yeah.
Like it's
like there's even there's gliding, which granted Horizon stole from Zelda. Everyone's stolen from Zelda, Breath of the Wild with the gliding stuff, but it's literally just a glider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say they have this like skeleton of a T-Rex, and if it is their version of the Thunderjaw, it is way cooler than Horizon Zero Dawn's Thunderjaw. It's this like giant metal dinosaur skull. I was like, that's cool. But it's a survival game, and I kind of want it,
I
but
do
I don't want to
too.
support this company.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, if it ever launches before the lawsuit, then it's like you might be able to play it for like 6 months before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So here's a question though. It's being, backed by the full force of the Chinese government. Tencent's a Chinese-owned company. Could they just keep dumping money into fines and just
I mean, in
put this game
theory,
out there?
they could. I
Uh,
mean, the article
That'd be
has
a flex.
a side-by-side image. And it's
Literally the same.
It's literally the same, like same pose. I was wrong. I thought it was flipped. It's not. It's the same pose. It's the
It's
same.
the same.
Yeah, like they didn't even try.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Also, the ghosts from Destiny are in it, and that's weird.
Yeah, yeah. So the like, maybe that's what their grounds are on for the lawsuit. It's like, well, you see, it's not exact because we stole something from another game, and so they're like,
Yeah.
hopefully. But I think Sony also owns Destiny.
Oh, that's possible.
So,
That's funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I think that like they could have done robot dinosaurs and it not be just complete blatant rip. Like even the costuming
yeah,
in this game looks like Horizon's Native American inspired,
yeah,
but made from robot parts costuming. And so I think a lot of people would be like, "This is really unfair of you guys," because like Power World was a blatant ripoff of Pokemon, and I see them so differently because Power World had this kind of parodiness to it. It was funny that you were giving pals guns and making them slaves because
yeah.
it was this like exaggeration of what Pokemon are, and it was like kind of ridiculous. Whereas this is like if you were to tell me that this was a Horizon Zero Dawn survival game, I would believe you. If you showed me Power World, you're like, oh yeah, this is a Pokemon survival game. I'd be like, that's not Pokemon. There's no way they're giving Pikachu
Yeah.
a machine gun.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to play it. I hope it goes to early access
Me
just
too.
long enough to play it. But
Yeah.
but speaking of Sue Happy companies, Nintendo just confirmed
Yeah.
that Mario and Peach are just friends.
That's
So,
in Super Mario Bros. World for the Super Nintendo, Peach kisses Mario on the cheek. And I'm just saying, I don't kiss my friends. Just that's my 2 cents. I don't think it's by choice
I'm just saying
for Mario.
Yeah, I think he's friend zoned.
Yeah.
But I think he's friend zoned because of Nintendo. Maybe that's considered not family friendly to Nintendo.
I could see that. Like, oh, they can't actually be dating.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know that someone that worked for them, I can't remember where I saw this at, came out and said that Nintendo treats the Mario like franchise kind of like Bugs Bunny. So it's not there's not a canon really. They kind of have their own contained story every game that you play.
they tried to pull this with Link and Zelda, and then everyone had to politely yell at them on Twitter because
Declined.
it's like, no, because, oh my gosh, brain fart. The one for the Wii, the last one after Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah, they totally kiss in that at least twice,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, and then in Breath of the Wild,
Do they kiss twice? Because I remember her coming in for a kiss and then pushing me off of a cliff.
I
And I was like, I don't like this Zelda.
I think it's at least once. I remember that, so maybe that's why I'm remembering. And then okay,
I think at the end, yeah.
spoiler for Tears of the Kingdom, but you learn that they were living together,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like
As friends do.
yeah, as friends do, and there's only one bed, so put two and two together, as friends do.
Link slept on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't. He just stood guard with the sword. I don't know, but
I remember Skyward Sword, and I was like, I don't like this Zelda. She's abusive. And my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was like, she knew that he would like the bird would catch him. And I'm like, you still don't push people off cliffs with the hopes like that it'll probably be caught by a bird.
plot twist. Your wife was thinking, that's something I would do. No.
Yeah, I'd do it. Yeah. I thought you meant the canon thing that, Zelda, that for a long time they didn't want to canonize their timelines, and it was like, no, you have to.
Yeah.
Because the fans really forced that, like
Mhm.
a canonization of the Zelda series. But I don't think it actually matters. I think it's a funny thing for Nintendo to just come out and say that and not just let people run with it.
Yeah.
I So is Mario going to date someone else? Is that what we're like opening it up for him to have
Maybe.
other
the next
bachelorettes?
Nintendo Switch game is actually a dating sim with Mario.
Hey, it's popular right now with Mario. No.
It would not. They would not be able to put it on Steam since Steam did all their new regulations. But
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It would sell so well. We need to take Mario to church. Can we have a church sim with
That'd be
Mario? I
hilarious.
think we need that. I think it's time.
Is that
He has
sacrilege?
to go like knock on castle to castle.
Oh yeah. It's like they do.
I don't know why is it Jehovah's Witness. I don't know where that came from, but
they have a Catholic one. They have a Protestant one, evangelical one.
Oh, it's amazing. Anyways, let us know what you think about Mario and Peach being friends.
Yeah, tell us in the comments. I want to see this. So next up, Battlefield 6 had its world premiere. It looks cool. It looks really good. So, that means it might be awful because it's EA, but I'm deep down, I'm hoping. It was just a story
You'll
trailer.
get like an hour of gameplay, and the rest will be pay to play.
Yeah. They're like, all right, here's your free demo with your purchase of $80 code. Here's your free demo of the 1 hour of gameplay, like one match. No, it's a story trailer. It looks pretty good. From what we kind of can gather, it's basically the whole world against the United States, kind of. It's a Pax Armada made up of different countries that are fighting the United States, and like there's a lot of fights that looks like they happen in U.S. cities. I think one of them was the Golden Gate Bridge getting blown up. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, I've been playing the early alpha testing, and so I think it's gonna be good. Multiplayer is pretty awesome. It's kind of a good mix between Battlefield 3 and 4 with some modern quality of life updates.
Cool.
But yeah,
Sweet.
I think that's it for the gaming news.
I been going to the movies. Thought that I was like, I totally watched a movie this week, but it was last week. I watched Superman, and we've already talked about it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Spoiler
This
time.
week flew by. I don't know what happened this last week. Yeah. Dumbledore dies. Have you watched any movies this week? I don't know if I did anything this week.
So I was like, oh no, I didn't watch the movie. I did. That's a lie. I was scrolling on YouTube and I noticed that Batman Heart of Ice, Sub-Zero, the animated movie from the animated series was on YouTube for free and with ads.
Nice.
And I was like, sure, I'll watch this. So yeah, I watched it. It's good. It's like an hour long. It's pretty short, but
I'm trying to think if that's the one I watched. I definitely watched Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. You know Mortal Kombat, right? You said Sub-Zero.
No, it's Batman Sub-Zero.
Oh, you did say okay.
Yeah.
Batman Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go watch. So you said Batman, then you said Sub-Zero, and I was like, oh, he must have misspoke. He must have been talking about Mortal Kombat. What is Batman Sub-Zero?
It is basically Mr. Freeze finds out that his wife is going to die from the disease she has, and so he's basically
Uh-huh.
keeping her contained in cryo freeze, and they but her organs are failing because she's been frozen for so long, and so he has to find a donor, and so he ends up kidnapping Barbara Gordon, not knowing she's Batgirl, because she has the same blood type, and so it's compatible. And it's tragic because the whole time Batman's like really wants to help him, and he's just so radicalized out of fear that he's gonna lose his wife that he just like basically ends up being his demise. So we think,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Later, find out in
Cool.
the New Adventures of Batman that wasn't his demise, but may have been better off if it was, because
I'll check it out. I
Yeah.
don't know that movie. There was a Mortal Kombat movie that was based on it was focused on Sub-Zero. It was really good. I thought that's what you were talking about first, but I'll have to look it up. Cool. We'll get into movie news then. We've got a few Avatar things. Oh, well, let's start with Batman. You're talking about Batman. We have Batman Azteca.
Yeah,
I didn't actually watch the trailer for. So go ahead.
So yeah, it's I think the official title they're running with is Aztec Batman Clash of Empires.
Clash of Empires. Okay.
Yeah, so basically it's just kind of an alternate take. He's Gotham City is the Aztec Empire essentially, and the villains are conquistadors. So I think there's like Two-Face, Joker. I think he finds a shrine to a bat god, and then finds like this giant bat head and puts it on, and it like makes his cape. And so,
okay.
yeah. I think that's a play on Grant Morrison's run where it's I think it's the Return of Batman, but he gets sent back in time for I think it's Return of Bruce Wayne. It's right before the New 52. He fights Darkseid. Justice League does, yeah. Return of Bruce Wayne, and he's fighting Darkseid, and Darkseid hits him with his Omega beams, but instead of killing him, it like transports him back through time.
I think I've seen that.
And so like he
That
ends
sounds
up
familiar.
killing this giant bat and ends up using it as a cape and cowl. And I think that's kind of where they get the inspiration for this.
That's cool. This looks good. I just can't stand that art style.
I
The
know
really
it.
hard lines.
Yeah,
I
it's
know they're trying to
pretty.
do like a comic book look to it, but I
It's
feel
pretty
like not
hard.
even what was that show? It was Creature Commandos. It kind of had that, but even Creature Commandos was smoother than this art style. They've been using this art style for a while with DC stuff, but
Yeah, this is pretty rough on the eyes, in my opinion.
I think it's because the Aztec stuff. I immediately think of Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should just use those artists. Just hire them back. Would have been perfect. But it looks cool, for sure. Okay, and then we got a couple of Avatar news stories. Two different types of Avatar. The first one is that Avatar movie that's coming out. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about the adults, Team Aang, Team Boomerang. It doesn't say what the movie's called on this, but it's anyways, they cast Zuko. It is not going to be
Yes.
Bosco. It is going to be Steven Yeun, who you may know as Glenn from The Walking Dead or as Invincible in the show Invincible. Really good actor. It's funny because I can kind of like hearing his voice. I'm like, I can totally see that being Zuko. But it's weird to me not to just have Bosco do it because I understand Steven Yeun's got kind of a name for himself at this point. but it would be a lie to say that Bosco can't like create the emotion and depth
Yeah.
that like you would need for this character in like a Hollywood
So
production.
I believe it's called Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I agree. I think Bosco could do it, but
Steven Yeun would be great.
yeah.
But it's not like Steven Yeun sounds like an older Zuko. Steven Yeun literally plays a kid in Invincible, a teenager.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. I know that was a big thing that Bosco was talking on a podcast is they were trying to have um, actors that were of different ethnicities.
Mhm.
Not that Bosco is like I don't know whitewashed. I don't understand totally what's going on here, but um, I do trust Steven Yeun to do the role well, so I'm not mad about it. Bosco seems to be not too upset about it himself. All
Yeah.
good with me. I think he'll do a great job. I'm so excited for that movie. Supposed to have a theatrical release. Hopefully that happens.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And then the other Avatar that will have a theatrical release is Avatar Fire and Ash, which you and I had similar thoughts on, I feel like. And that is looks okay.
Yeah, it's a movie. I I have a love-hate relationship with the second one because I think it's a super beautiful film. Like
hmm
visually, it's stunning, but I wasn't a big fan of the story. Um,
Yeah.
this one has some video game aspects to it.
Yeah, I kind of said the same thing as you, but I wasn't worried about the story in this second one because the first one was literally Pocahontas, and I thought the story was really dumb in the first one. Um,
Yeah.
and so I came into the movie not like expecting any kind of deep story. To me, what these are, both Avatar movies are a like testament to the technology at like where it's at now. The first Avatar really just like leapt us forward in CGI and things. And so the second one, I think, tried to do that. There was a lot of stuff in the second one that looked amazing. Um, like you were saying, like almost photorealistic. In this trailer, and the movie's not out yet, so maybe it'll get better. This trailer for this third movie, some of it, like you said, it looks like it's came out of a video game. It doesn't look hyper realistic.
Yeah. There's definitely a couple of shots that it looks like a cutscene out of a video game.
Yeah,
So,
and it's the one thing this franchise like has going for it. Like if it had a deep story, you could probably forgive that a little bit. You could forgive the CGI in most things. I think Avatar, it's the one movie where not a single piece of CGI is forgivable because it's what it is a
yeah.
CGI like showcase.
Yeah, and to your point, this when's the release date on this? December 19th. So yeah, they've got a little bit of time to kind of polish stuff up. So there's a chance that they're
Mhm.
doing that, but um
Like I'm just kind of shaving through this, and yeah, like I'm on a still right now, and it literally looks like a PS4 game cutscene.
I'm kind of scrolling through the comments trying to see if anyone pointed that out, but no one's noticed it yet. Maybe it's just
Huh?
us.
Maybe we're being too harsh. Maybe I should put it on 4K.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should maybe I should go throw it on my TV
Maybe it's my
later.
TV. Yeah. It was really funny because I did watch it on like 1080 earlier, but it was on 360 just now when I was looking at it.
Like, oh
That's
man,
funny.
this looks awful.
I need to find that scene now.
The one I
Yeah,
mean
it
I'm
still looks like a PS4 cutscene.
yeah. The one that gets me is when they're walking towards the mechs and it does this like digital zoom in. It's like all handheld. It feels very like 2010 video game shooter cutscene.
Maybe they're trying to make it feel cohesive to the original movie.
Maybe.
I don't know. Um, that said, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it for sure. I'm not hating on it that much. Uh, I do think it's funny that they're going through all of the elements.
What do they have left?
Air.
Is it
Well,
air?
would you consider it air or earth for the first one?
I don't know. I feel like part of me is
They were
like
like flying
Earth,
around.
but then they're flying around, so I was thinking
I
air.
think the earth ones need to be underground.
That would be cool.
A whole world underground. That would make sense. It is funny to me that like they stole the name Avatar and then
And on top of
they're
that,
literally do the opposite.
I think the Fire Nation in this are the bad guys.
That's hilarious. They should partner up with Tencent.
They should. They really should.
No. I love Avatar. I'm excited about it. I just hopefully it looks better than this trailer does. Because that's what I want out of an Avatar. I would have rather wait another 10 years if I had to, and then just give me the most ridiculously visually appealing movie ever thus far. And I'm like, this is what Avatar is about. I think that's the problem. I think they're too close together.
It should be a 4D experience. Like I want to get my eyebrows singed at the theaters.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like I want to smell the fire and brimstone, the
Yeah.
sulfur from burning things.
Could you imagine? I just like, oh, that'd be cool. Pyrotechnics, at the very least, like actual
Yeah.
pyrotechnics up front. Would be really cool.
They should just give you a VR headset with like the nose thing so you smell it.
Yeah. I mean, legitimately, jokes aside, like that to me would be like the next visual thing would either be VR or do the screens that kind of come around, like the panorama screens. Like what more can you do to make the visuals really seem real? Do you remember watching the first Avatar movie and just how amazing that was?
Yeah.
When we were little.
So I had a friend over. I was in 7th grade, and I think it was 7th grade, maybe it's 6th grade. But anyway, um, I had a friend over. He was staying the night, and my mom's like, "Oh, this looks awesome. Let's rent it." And we rented it on DVD, and she got super embarrassed because of how little clothing the Avatar were wearing.
Oh, yeah.
She was so embarrassed.
That's fair. Yeah, I just remember two things was this is amazing. I want to live here.
Yeah.
And this is Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Both immediately. There's we've been doing these podcasts live. And so there are things happening in the chat. I'm trying not to I'm like trying to read and not read at the same time. You can watch them if you're listening and it's not live for you. You're listening to this, when the podcast comes out. You can watch on twitch.tv/Geeks Under Grace every Monday around like 8:15 ish. It's usually supposed to be 8, but it would just take a little while.
Yeah.
You can watch these podcasts live. Okay. Let's get into TV shows. Again, I haven't done anything. You know how many TV shows you've watched either?
I've been on a Batman kick, so I've been watching the animated series. Same thing as the movie on YouTube. I was just scrolling on Amazon Prime, and it's like, oh hey, they've got the animated series, the original on here. I was like, okay, like I'll watch it. I need something in the background while I was doing stuff, so I've been watching that.
What's that new Batman called? That was very noir. It's on Amazon.
Caped Crusader.
Caped Crusader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of that. I need to get back into that.
I wasn't a big fan. I didn't finish it.
Dang.
Yeah.
It looked really good, but I didn't. I only watched like an episode or two.
I liked the idea of it, but
yeah. We'll get into TV news. We got we'll stick with DC for the first one. Peacemaker season 2 got a trailer. And I meant to put this at the top of the podcast, but like there was a lot of news at San Diego Comic-Con that we're missing. Throwing that out there. This is stuff that we found interesting, but that's not to say that we aren't talking about, like, there is definitely more stuff that was in the news that was interesting that we just didn't have time for.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah. San Diego Comic-Con was good. A lot of people were mad 'cause there wasn't a lot of movie news, but I still think there's a lot of cool comic book news. But anyways, Peacemaker season 2 got a trailer. Multiverse of Madness. I'm assuming that he is going to go into the DCU and kill the DCU Peacemaker and then live that Peacemaker's life.
Allegedly, he is the DCU Peacemaker.
Yeah.
So, as in like the one from season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, that's all canon except for a couple of things.
Yeah, it's so wonky.
Yeah.
I heard like Aquaman isn't famous in James Gunn's universe, but he's talked about in Peacemaker. I don't want to give more spoilers than that for Peacemaker, but he's at least talked about.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how that all works. I think that one Peacemaker suit in this trailer looks a lot like a Snyder
It does.
cut looking outfit. It's very shiny and wet.
Yeah. Shiny and wet is a good way to describe that. It's something.
Do you think that's going to be what that is a Snyder version of Peacemaker?
That would be really funny, actually. Like,
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Like, this is what Peacemaker would have been like in the Snyder universe.
Because technically...
I'm really curious. Go ahead.
I was going to say, technically, the first season was in the Snyder universe.
Yeah. We don't know what's happening. I hope that there's 100 universes confirmed for the DCU. Or in the DC world, I guess. And there's probably so many more, but 100 confirmed because of Peacemaker. And so I'm kind of hoping we get like a CW Arrowverse Peacemaker, or maybe some of the Arrowverse stuff like happens. I guess pull that. My hope is that we're getting an Infinite Earths someday from the DCU's like run, and that he just starts pulling all of the different like Batman and stuff for nostalgic whatever.
I could see that. I could. He says that it's building to something that no one's going to expect, and I'm like, I think someone is going to figure it out.
Yeah,
but
I don't think right now we're building to an Infinite Earths, Crisis of Infinite Earths, but I think that would be really good. There was a rumor running around Facebook. I don't think it'll actually happen, but I am so pro Henry Cavill as Batman in the DCU.
It would be really funny.
It'd be really funny. I think he'd do a great job, and it would be like the most respectful, I think, role you could give Henry Cavill in that universe.
I mean, Ben Affleck's already been Superman once, so...
Yeah, it's true. I saw a picture and it was like Justice League, like Unlimited, and it's Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, and they look so close in their artistry. They're like, so why couldn't Henry Cavill? And I'm like, he would actually do really good as Batman. He was so brooding as Superman. He does great as Witcher. I'm for it. I'm pro Henry Cavill as Batman. But Alan Richardson, I don't know. I'm for that too. If it's not one of those two, I'll be upset. I think that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to be either one of them because they're going to want someone way younger.
Yeah.
I think Alan Richardson's like what, in his late 40s?
But he's got Damian at this point, so maybe.
Yeah. He's 42. He's early 40s. Yeah, he could do it.
He's getting there. Let him grow old and let it give us a Batman Beyond that we all want.
He's just absolutely shredded.
I just want a Batman Beyond in general. Give me an Elseworlds. That's what they're there for, right? I don't know. I'm hoping James Gunn really leans into that Elseworld stuff. There's a lot of things that he can do to make money, and he doesn't have to worry about like it being canon because it's Elseworlds thing.
Someone was joking about him being was joking about him being Aquaman again.
Albert Richardson.
So it was like, we gotta find a new Aquaman. And they're like, we already had the perfect one. It was just his face.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's awesome. Okay. Let's we'll keep going. We've got an animated trailer for, well, the show's animated, Eyes of Wakanda. Which surprised me. I thought it would just be the What If animation team like making Eyes of Wakanda. It does not look like that at all. It looks very Disney, but the tone of it's not very Disney. Artistically, it's got a Disney feel to it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty intrigued by it. Is this the series? There was one they were talking about, and everyone on Twitter blew up, and we're fighting over it. But I think it's either a comic or it's either this that they're introducing a T'Challa's son is like white, and it's like I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, and I forgot. Let me look this up really quick so I don't speak
While
out
you're doing
turn.
that, it comes out August 6th, so pretty soon. And it features an Iron Fist that is a lady. And spoilers for the Iron Fist Defender show. It ended with Iron Fist being a lady. So I'm very curious if it'll be the same person. I doubt it.
I doubt it, but
interesting regardless.
So it did happen in the comics, and for some reason I thought it was happened in this show, but I may be mistaking that. So I was just wanting to connect the dots because I thought they were related, but I don't think they are now.
Yeah. The Iron Fist in this doesn't look like the one from Netflix's shows. But an Iron Fist coming up in general is interesting. And then also out of Disney, I thought this was really weird, is a show called Twisted Wonderland. It's an anime, like a Japanese anime. But it takes place in Disney lore. So I don't exactly know what's going on in the trailer. But there is a scene where you see statues of all of the like old Disney villains.
Mm-hmm.
The anime itself looks really dark. So I'm very interested in this. It kind of reminds me of Suicide Squad Isekai. Not in tone by any means, but just like such a weird thing to do to an anime. I'm looking for the release date on this one. March 8th. Nope. Disney Twisted Wonderland, March 18, 2020. It was a video game. Mobile game. Creator of Black Butler. Okay, well, that's not what I want. Shows what I know. October 2025. Okay. I didn't know there was a mobile game for Twisted Wonderland. I'm very intrigued. But that is it as far as the podcast goes.
Yeah.
Geeking out about anything else this week?
Yeah, so I think this is worth a mention, and
Uh-huh.
it's one of the things that got lost in all the news.
Mhm.
Kevin Feige confirmed a Marvel reboot after Secret Wars.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they're talking like full recast of all the X-Men, potentially recasting Tony Stark.
Yeah, I think
So-
I'd seen that, something like that. They're calling it a new beginning.
Yeah,
It'll be
So-
kind of like a.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
That'll be
I'm-
cool.
Yeah, it said it's going to dive into the full depth of all the comic books now. So they're not holding
I'm
back.
really intrigued by like what all that will mean and how it'll actually play out. Like, will it be a full reboot or will it be kind of a soft reboot of characters? Also, like, are we all going to be excited for a new beginning of MCU or are we just going to be done because everything that we've like worked towards is be over. Very, very intrigued.
A part of me is excited because it's always felt like they were too scared to go full into the comic books.
Mhm.
And I think after Superman, and it's like, and it shows that you can do that and it works, that I
Yeah.
feel like they're gonna be like, all right, take the gloves off, let's do this, and it's just gonna be like over the top, maybe campy, but maybe awesome Marvel.
Yeah.
So
Another thing to think about. I keep thinking like James Gunn and Feige are friends. I feel like a crossover is happening eventually.
yeah,
And so it would make sense they tonally need to probably work on like making them work in that sense. Because that Superman probably wouldn't work really well in the MCU as it currently stands.
no,
So,
nope.
yeah, interesting stuff. Cool. Well, we will end the podcast there then. Jonathan, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube under @DifferentLensMedia.
You can find me on Instagram @Cody Armour. Keep gaming, keep praying, and God bless.